FM 105.3, WPKZ Radio, the heart of New England's pulse. And I'm Adrian Ford, the co-host of the Freedom Means program. I want to give a shout out to my other co-host, Melanie Patterson, and again, a great job she's done on the six-part series on teen awareness and violence. And Melanie will be back with us soon on the Freedom Means program as well. But I have the pleasure to welcome back to the Freedom Means program Mr. Robert Quist. And Robert was on the Freedom Means program last week talking about humanitarian mission to Ghana, Africa. And I first want to thank you for coming back on, Robert, and welcome back to the Freedom Means program.
Thank you, Adrian.
Let's give a little summary of for those in the audience who perhaps didn't hear last week's program.
Okay.
First thing, and I'll hand it over to you after that. Robert Quist is a registered respiratory care practitioner, and he works in the local hospitals in the region. And he's going to be leaving his family, and he's here to raise some money to go do some very important work in West Africa. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, and get right into the trip, so we can spend most of the time on your mission there.
Good morning, audience. Like Adrian introduced Robert Quist. And I was actually born in Ghana, and I left the country 21 years ago. Since then, I've been visiting on and off, but I don't go anywhere. I just stay in the city. This time, we are together with about 17 individuals all over the United States. We will be embarking on a humanitarian medical mission in the rural areas of Ghana, West Africa. I'll tell you just a little bit about Ghana itself, and then we go from there. The size of Ghana is about 238,538 square kilometers, just above the size of Illinois and Indiana combined. Yeah, it's a small country as compared to the United States, as you know. And the population there is about 24 million. The climate is just tropical. And the religion, we have Christians make about 70%, and then about 16% Muslims. Okay, the official language in Ghana is English. Now, what we are going to do in Ghana is mainly about the health of the individuals in Ghana. Okay, now, just to let you know, that the Ghana actually needs help health-wise, just because the infantile mortality rate in Ghana, compiled in the year 2011, is close to about 60 deaths to about 1,000 live births. This is an enormous number as compared to the United States, where we have about 5 deaths to about 1,000 live births. Now, the life expectancy rate, the life expectancy in Ghana for women is about 63 years. The average is about 63 years. And that of men is about 60 years.
That's very, very disturbing.
Yeah, it is very, very
disturbing. That says a lot right there.
Right. So the people in Ghana actually need, we need to actually make a difference in these numbers. We can't actually do everything overnight, but we're going to work on it. The work is about to begin, and we'll continue from there.
And Ghana is a democracy too.
Ghana is a democratic country.
Yes, and I think our president visited there as well.
Right.
Yes.
And the president of Ghana is in the United States as we speak now.
Oh.
He was invited by President Obama. So he is in the country as we speak.
Well, that's good. Wow, what a connection there.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about some of the, I know from the information it says you're going to be doing community health education and clinical health education. So tell us a little bit about what that really means and the impact that will have on some of these young people there.
Okay. The work we are going to do is threefold. One, we are going to do something educative for the that's for the community in Ghana, and then the second part will be clinical health education. That is, we're going to educate the healthcare professionals in Ghana. And the third part is we'll be doing free clinics. We'll be offering free clinics all over the country. Now, with the community health education, we'll be touching on malnutrition and vitamin deficiency and how to prevent it. Now, malnutrition is something that is killing in Ghana and then as well as the developing world as a whole. Now, there's a particular disease called kwashiorkor. I don't know if you, Adrian, I don't know if you've heard that name before. This is a disease that most Ghanaian children have. Why? Because when they are born, as newborns, okay, they try to feed on their mother's breast for some time. But after the subsequent children are born, they are kicked off. They won't benefit from the breast milk anymore. So they lose more of the proteins and all the antioxidants and stuff that will make them grow well. Then they get this disease called kwashiorkor, which makes them look very ugly. Okay. Now, we'll be touching on vitamins like vitamin A deficiency and vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin A, as you know, can cause blindness. Vitamin K deficiency can cause blindness. And about 250,000 to 500,000 children in developing countries suffer from go blind every year. So we want to make a difference in these numbers. And also vitamin D, which is also necessary to combat diseases like stroke, cardiac diseases and stuff. All these can be prevented even from the food we eat.
We're going to have a little break here. You're listening to the Freedom Means program, heard every Sunday here on AM 1280 and FM 105.3. I'm Adrian Ford with my guest, Robert Quist. He is a registered respiratory care practitioner, and he's here on the Freedom Means program for the second time, talking about a very, very important critical mission to Ghana, which is in West Africa. And just to note again, you said the life expectancy for women is around 63 years, and for men around 58 years, and I think that says everything right there.
Right.
And a lot of things you're talking about, Robert, are preventable. If those populations had the resources, a lot of those young people wouldn't be getting those. I'm sure we could prevent some of those diseases, and especially it's a shame that that many people are going blind around the world for things that we take for granted here. So talk a little bit more about your mission. I know you're leaving your family for a while. We should mention the date of your departure, how long you'll be there, when you're coming back, and some of the resources. I know you're trying to raise money right now because you're going to be there a while, and obviously you're taking off work as well. So talk a little bit about that, please, too.
Okay, as Adrian said, I'll be leaving my family. This is a sacrificial mission. I'll be leaving my family, I'll be leaving my work, and it's going to be a hectic mission. And we really need some resources like medical supplies, money, and also something like toys and stuff that will be, given to kids in Ghana. Okay, and we have an account with DCU, and the name of the account is the Ghana Humanitarian Medical Mission, and the member number for the account is 5469325, and the address for the Digital Credit Union is 135 Gold Star Boulevard, Worcester, Massachusetts 01606. Or you can go to dcu.org. And if you have any questions, you can call me, Robert Quist, at 508-615-7603. And then if you want to know more about this mission, we have a 7-minute clip on YouTube. Just go on WSU Ghana 2009, and you see a 7-minute clip of just a digest of what we do in when we go to those missions. And we have also, if I can continue with stuff that we will be doing in Ghana, we'll be touching on waterborne food and waterborne diseases. You know, waterborne diseases can like cholera, diphtheria, and then also can cause diarrhea and stuff. We'll be teaching them how to treat their water before they cook with it, and with water, and then also how when to drink it. Yeah. We'll also be talking about the signs and symptoms of an ill child. There can be an ill child where the parents can't even recognize that this child is sick. There are a few things you can tell, like fever. The kid is hard to touch. Also, you can see the sunken eyes. You can also see that the lips are dry from dehydration, and the mouth is also dry. These are signs that a child is really ill, and you can call for help. We'll also teach them how to exercise to keep their bodies in good shape, and also we'll be teaching them good body mechanics. That is movement here and there, so as to keep not to hurt their backs when picking up heavy stuff, and also to keep to protect or to keep their balance, and then also their posture in good shape. We'll be teaching them hand hygiene and oral hygiene, and then that everybody knows how to wash his or her hands. Well, we have hand hygiene techniques, which can prevent a lot of transfer of infectious diseases. And also, when with the clinical health education, we'll be touching on neonatal resuscitation. As I mentioned earlier, the infantile mortality rate in Ghana is very, very, very appalling. About 50 to 60 children die out of 1,000 live births. This is a very, very horrible number, and we want to make a difference in this number. And all these problems can be prevented if we have this neonatal resuscitation program in place. That if a child is in trouble when born, we can resuscitate these children. During problems like asphyxia, which is hypoxia, that is low oxygen levels, we can give supplemental oxygen. The fetal heart rate is low. The neonatal newborn's heart is low. We can do some CPR on the children just to revive them, and we can make a difference in these numbers.
I want to thank you for coming back on the Freedom Means program. We have about a minute left, and I thought you could give your contact information again, and information for those who might want to support you at the DCU very quickly.
Okay. With the account account name is Ghana Humanitarian Medical Mission, and the member number is 5469325. You can call me at 508-615-7603. And before I end, I would like to give a shout out to a few people like Lisa Trujillo, who is the director of the mission, and then Karen Shaw, and then that's the entire management, students, and the entire students and management of Weber State University. The staff and management of Health Alliance Medical Center in Leominster, as well as the management and staff of Henry Haywood Hospital in Gardner. So we thank them for all their support, all their great work, more especially to Barbara Nealon for connecting me to Adrian to be on this show.
Okay.
And also my wife and children for all their support.
Well, we wish you luck, and this is why Americans and others around the world give other people hope, the kind of work that you're doing. So come back on the Freedom Means program when you get back and let us know how things went.
I will.
Okay,
Adrian, I
thank you
promise.
again. You've been listening to Freedom Means. I'm Adrian Ford. Freedom Means is heard every Sunday morning at 8:30 here on AM 1280 and FM 105.3 radio. Feel free to reach us at aford121@comcast.net and www.theminoritycoalition.org. For Freedom Means, I'm Adrian Ford. Good day. Great.
Thank you.